I'm back. After the corn soup, I'm gonna make a dish I'm gonna base it on a recipe I saw online that was called chorizo and chicken. I have this chorizo I got at the farmer's market. And I found some chicken in the freezer, and I'm not sure what it is. It looks like I'll know when I take it out, but it looks like boneless, skinless breasts, I'm afraid. I'd rather be thighs, but it might be breasts. And then I have vegetables that I had here. I bought the okra. Really, I wish I'd had twice as much okra, but I'm going to add some squash I've had from the farmer's market, a red bell pepper, there's some basil, some thyme and oregano, 1 onion cut up. I'm going to mince that garlic. And then I'm going to put some arborio rice in this. And I think this is the gist of it. I'm going to cook the sausage first. And then I'm going to cook the onion and the vegetables and if it's thighs, I'll put it in a little sooner. I'll have to investigate after I open that chicken up. Okay, I'll see you at the stove. Here's my chorizo. I'm using my giant skillet again. Boy, I can tell this chorizo doesn't have a lot of fat in it. Might add a little fat to this. We'll see. Next is going to go in the onions. I'll be right back. Here's my onions cooking with the chorizo. I added about a tablespoon of olive oil because there was really not much fat in that meat at all. And I was going to say something. I don't remember what. Oh, the good news is those were chicken thighs. So I'm going to put those in right after I put the garlic in here. Then the spices, then the veg. Okay. There's my garlic in there. I'm just going to real quick stir this, and then I'm going to put the chicken and the dry herbs in there. Okay, be right back. Chicken thighs are in here. I put a little salt on it right now with the chicken in there. And I'm so glad it's thighs so I can cook it without worrying about getting overcooked and dried out like a breast would be. Okay, I'm going to put in a teaspoon each of my dried basil, oregano, and smoked paprika, and garlic, dried garlic also. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. My spices have been added, a teaspoon of basil, oregano, smoked paprika, and granulated garlic. And now I'm putting in 170 grams of arborio rice. I said that or paella rice, whatever that is. But I had this, so I didn't rinse it. That's one rice you don't rinse usually because you want the starch on there. Okay. And then I've got chicken broth and water. Had to add a little water to it to get it said 4 cups, but I was reading online. Some people thought it had too much water in it. So I'm going to add about 3 cups and give it a look and see what right now I'm going to add in my vegetables, which it really isn't part of the recipe. So that's where I've changed things up here. I'll be back with my veg. Full disclosure, I meant to put in the okra and the squash before the rice. I still have red peppers, but I don't think they'll take as long. I'm going to just stir this for a minute or two. Then I'll put in the red pepper, and then I'll put in the liquid. Okay. I love okra. Oh, we'll see how this is. Wish I had a little more. Red peppers are added. I threw in some more salt. I didn't really measure it. I just threw it in. Now here goes that's 3 cups of broth and water. We'll see how that looks. I really don't want it to be soupy because we're having soup. I just want it to be thick like I guess etouffee gumbo. Which one that's kind of more thick than the other? Okay, let me give this a close look and I'll be right back. Ooh, that's colorful. Ooh, I like that. Love the colorful food. Okay. Okay, here I am boiling a little bit. So I think that's covered. I put another half a cup of water in it. I'm going to put the lid on it and check it in 15 minutes. We'll see how it's looking. Very pretty, though. So the recipe really only just had peas in it, which I'm not using because I have all these vegetables. Anywho, be right back. Well, I'll be back in 15 minutes. 15 minutes later. Now, I put a cover on it, although the recipe did not say to cover it, but I just wanted to make sure my okra got done. And now I'm gonna give it a taste and maybe add some more water if it needs a lot more time to get the rice cooked. I'll be back after I taste it. I added some more water. I'd say I added, at least a half to 3/4 of a cup of water. And I'm going to cook it with the lid off so it will get drier. But I want my rice to get really tender. And it said in the recipe, just cook it till your rice is to your liking. So. But I did have a little bite of okra and it was tender. So that's cool. Okay. I'll let this go till I hope it's till the rice soaks up some more water. That's the perfect scenario. Okay. Mike's at a little a band gig tonight, so we're having a late dinner whenever he arrives with corn soup and then this. 2 things in a bowl. It'll be delicious though. Okay. All right, I cooked it. I really didn't pay attention to how long. I just kept tasting it. And the rice is nice and tender. It's not what I'd call dry, but I don't want to overcook the rice anymore. I've added a little bit more salt, so I think it tastes salty enough for me. Not too salty for Mike. And we'll eat when he gets here. If I get hungry, I might have to have a little appetizer. Little tester. I had a little bitty bowl of, I'm going to call it jambalaya because I looked it up and really gumbo does not have rice cooked in it. You serve it with rice. But jambalaya is cooked with rice. And this rice is nice and tender. And what I put on the top is, it called for parsley, but I also had some fresh basil, oregano, and a little thyme. Not much of any of it, just a little bit. It's prettier now with the herbs on top. All right, so maybe they'll tide me over till dinner time. Look who's here. Mike is here, hiding behind a chip. Anyway, he had a good gig. Good fun. A lot of fun. All right, look. Here is I was so hungry, I ate 3 little bitty bowls of I'm going to call it jambalaya. Here's our fresh corn soup. I put a little bit of chives and some crema. There's Mike's. I'll give a taster.
We were at the Galaxy this evening.
Look. Okay. Well, that's a bar in our city here, which I've never been to, but Mike said it was very nice, and there was a lot of young people there.
Very cool.
Is that hot enough for you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Mm. Sweet.
It's because the corn is so good, huh? Mm. It's very simple. There's not much in it.
Very tasty.
Buttery.
Very corn forward.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm. Here's the soup with a little bit of chives. And I put a little bit of crema on there that he stirred in.
Delicious.
Good. All right. I'm going to give it a taste myself. I know what the jambalaya tastes like. I've been going to town. I couldn't stop eating it. It's kind of late, so let me be right back.